Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Nespresso Pop Plus coffee maker and espresso machine and this Nespresso milk frother. So I'm going to show you, it makes a really good latte. This tastes really good. And I also made an iced coffee with it that tastes really good. So the pods you need are going to be the Nespresso Vertuo. This is what they look like. There's the name of them. So that's the pod you're going to get. I've got a water reservoir around back. We're going to open up the lid. It's very easy to use. You're going to simply insert the pod right there. Now these pods come in different sizes. This is an espresso pod. This is a coffee pod. It's got a lot more coffee in it. The machine is going to know what type of pod you put in it. There's a barcode. It's going to spin it, and then it'll run the proper amount of water through there to get you either an espresso shot or a full 8-ounce coffee. When we lower it, it's going to pierce the top of it, and then it's going to use centrifugal force to brew the coffee. Here's the milk frother. Now we don't want to get this part wet here. This is where the electricity comes up so that it can heat it and froth it. Inside we've got this whisk. We've got two marks. We got a 4-ounce mark and an 8-ounce mark. The 4-ounce mark is when you've got the whisk installed. You can take the whisk off and just heat the milk. So you can put this in there. It has to stir it and heat it, but we're going to be doing some frothing. I love that there's like a non-stick surface here, and all this simply does is just sit right there, and magnetism is what spins it. So let's put 4 ounces of milk in. Again, 4 ounces of milk, skim milk, whole milk, 2%. I'm using 2%. Now I'm simply going to press the button one time, single press. It's going to turn red. That means it's going to heat the milk and froth it. Takes about a minute. It's going to heat the milk up to 150 degrees, and then it's going to shut off automatically. Now the pods I'm using on the foil will also tell you will produce a 1.35 fluid ounces. That's about a single shot. Okay, so this is done. It was really quick. Again, this is really rich and creamy. Put that back. Let's close the lid here now. You're going to close it all in one motion and move that to the lock position. It's got a big handle. Move that to the lock. You simply just hit the button one time. It determines what you've put in there. And what you're going to hear is it's going to start spinning the pod, and then it does brew some water into it, and then it spins it again. Okay, so now we hear it spinning really fast. It's brewing the espresso shot. Now we can see this is the hot milk. There's all the foam that milk frother produced, and there's going to be our espresso shot. Now they do sell pods that are double shots. That might taste, but I like the taste of a single shot with this milk. Okay, so it winds down, it's all done. Let's add a little bit of French vanilla, about 3 pumps. Give that a stir, and that's a delicious tasting latte that tastes really good. Now here's probably the funnest part. When you open this lid, it ejects the pod into the back. That's pretty cool. And then there's this little storage area. This is where the pods are kept. And here's how it brews the pods. It ejects a hole in the middle and then shoots water. And then there is coffee that's in there, and then centrifugal force brews the coffee out the outside holes. It never pierces the bottom of it. Okay, now I got my tumbler full of ice. Let's make an iced coffee. Again, 4 ounces of water. I did take this over to the sink and rinse it out. Now I'm gonna hold this button for about 3 seconds till the blue light comes on. The blue light's on, it's gonna froth it, but it's not gonna heat it. This makes a delicious tasting iced coffee. I can get my pod. Again, I'm going to use a single shot for my iced coffee. There's what it looks like. Again, it's going to be nice and cold and rich and creamy. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and brew the espresso shot. Close the lid, press the button. It is so simple and fast. Milk's going to be done in a minute. Your espresso shot's going to be done in a minute. You're going to have an iced coffee that tastes delicious. Okay, so there's the espresso shot brewing. All right, all that does is turn off. So now let's take a look. Again, I love how rich and creamy it makes the milk. Okay, so let's take our espresso shot. Again, a single shot, dump it in. We can see we've got cold milk, the espresso shot, and the foam. Let's add our French vanilla. I really do love a French vanilla iced coffee. About 4 pumps, about 2 tablespoons. Give it a nice stir. Let's give it a nice taste. That iced coffee tastes delicious. Okay, so right now this combination with the Nespresso Pop and the Aranco 3 milk frother is $200. I'm pretty impressed with this machine. It does a really good job. I will put a link to it in the show description notes. So underneath the link, you will find a link to where it is on Amazon. I am an Amazon affiliate. If you click on the link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a commission from the sale. It is a way of supporting my channel. Also underneath the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that really does help out my YouTube channel. I do have a more in-depth review on just this coffee maker. There is quite a bit going on with it. This was kind of a quick, I really want to show people these drinks are so good. And this milk frother, I got a dedicated video just on this milk frother. This is an amazing milk frother. I absolutely love it. These are products that I highly recommend. So again, if you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.